Stop saying, "I was stolen." Seriously, if you say this to a police officer, they might start looking for a kidnapper instead of your wallet. In English, the difference between steal, rob, and burglarize depends on what or who is the victim. Today, we are going to master these once and for all. Step 1. Steal. The golden rule here is focus on the object. You steal things like money, phones, or cars. It's usually done secretly. You don't even notice it's happening. Remember, the past tense of steal is stole. For example, someone stole my phone while I was waiting for the bus. Meaning, my phone is gone because a thief took it secretly. Now, let's look at some movie clips where characters use the word steal to talk about objects.
You can't just steal a key and then go into somebody's apartment. You can't just steal a key and then go into somebody's apartment.
I think he's gonna steal your son's money and rob him blind. I think he's gonna steal your son's money and rob him blind.
This thief is trying to steal your truck. This thief is trying to steal your truck.
Our rush chairman told us we had to steal Jamie Lynn Sigler's boyfriend's underwear. Our rush chairman told us we had to steal Jamie Lynn Sigler's boyfriend's underwear.
Now, let's move on to the second verb, rob. The focus of this verb is on the victim. You rob people or places, like a person, a bank, or a shop. This often involves threats or violence. The thief confronts the victim face to face. Think about this. The gang robbed the bank. Meaning, the thieves attacked the bank to take the money from it. Let's watch how rob is used in these movie scenes, focusing on the person or place being attacked.
We are going to rob a bank. We are going to rob a bank.
How long does it take to rob a bank? How long does it take to rob a bank?
Why would you rob a pharmacy? Why would you rob a pharmacy?
And now, let's talk about a more specialized word, burglarize. It's a bit of a tongue twister, so listen closely. Burglarize. One more time. Burglarize. This verb is used specifically when a thief enters a building, like a house, an office, or a shop, with the intent to steal. The big difference between burglarize and rob is the entry. To burglarize, there must be an illegal entry into a structure. However, unlike a robbery, there isn't always physical violence or a direct confrontation. For example, a thief sneaking in through a vent at night when a shop is closed is burglarizing the place. Take a look at this example. Our house was burglarized while we were on vacation. In this case, the thieves broke in while the owners were away. There was no direct robbery of a person, but the house itself was burglarized. Now, let's watch some movie scenes where the characters use the word burglarize.
First he beats up a guy in the alley, and then we burglarize the Army-Navy store. First he beats up a guy in the alley, and then we burglarize the Army-Navy store.
Are you suggesting that I hired a thief to burglarize my house so I could collect the insurance money? Are you suggesting that I hired a thief to burglarize my house so I could collect the insurance money?
Don't never burglarize a house to no judge down in Delacroix. Don't never burglarize a house to no judge down in Delacroix.
Let's summarize the differences. First, steal is for objects. If you say, "My car was stolen," it means the whole car is gone. The thief literally drove away with your entire car. Second, Rob is for people and places. If you say, my car was robbed, the car is actually still there. But someone broke in and took your things from the inside, like your bag, your phone, or the radio. And finally, burglarize is for buildings and break-ins. It means entering a structure illegally to commit a crime. The main point here is the illegal entry or the break-in itself.